Hi guys, I want to do a video here, and it's kind of also a test for my iPhone. I'm seeing if I hold my iPhone sideways, if maybe the video will come out when you watch it so it's not like that strip in the middle. So I'm going to try it. And I thought it was a good opportunity to share a tip with you. Somebody quite a while ago had asked about my round molds, and I had done a video showing what I used, but I was having problems, and a couple people on there said that they were having problems too with the soap not coming out of the mold. And so, and I was lining it with freezer paper, and these people said they were lining it with freezer paper too. And I did notice something was happening, and I don't know why, but anyway, the freezer paper, it was almost disintegrating, and then the soap would stick in the mold, and it was practically impossible to get it out. Like, I mean, almost impossible. So, I did want to let you know the update. Okay, I got different pipe. I was using the pipe that had the red lettering on the side there. And I went up to Home Depot and I got some that has the black lettering. Now there is a difference. And the guy at the Home Depot said confirmed to me that there is a difference with the core here. It's hard to tell here because he actually cut it for me. But it's different. This core here around the circumference is different. And I don't know if that makes a difference, but maybe. Another thing that I did, and I did this both at the same time, so I can't tell you whether the pipe makes a difference or this other thing that I did makes a difference. But to tell you the truth, I don't care. I am not going to use the red pipe that I have anymore, and I'm not going to use the freezer paper anymore because this works so slick. Okay, so black pipe, they don't have it pre-cut, unfortunately, but I did go up and they cut it for free. So I had to get a great big, long thing of it, and then they just cut it up into these, I think it was 2-foot sections. And then also I got the idea, I was like, what about trying parchment paper? Because freezer paper is meant for freezing, but if you put it in the oven, it probably wouldn't do very well. So I got to thinking, well, what can you put in the freezer or the oven that would do fine? And parchment paper would, and it's made to be non-stick too. And I'll tell you, like I said, I'm not sure if it's the pipe, the change in the pipe, using the parchment paper, or a combination of both. But it is slick, and I've made a few batches now using this, and every single one, I'll show you how it comes out. This is a batch of my Guinness Stout soap. It's I've got a wholesale order here, so I've got a double batch going. So I've pulled one log out, and I'm going to pull the other log out here for you. So watch this. I've already cut around the, some soap did seep out up around the edges, which is perfectly fine. But I did cut away my, I wrap a piece of the parchment paper around the bottom, and then I duct tape, good old duct tape. I duct tape it really nice and tight. I'll show you. I put strips. I'll run strips like this, and I'll keep running those strips until the entire bottom is covered, and then I will run a strip tightly around those strips, and that seems to work really well. Some does seep out sometimes, but overall it works really well. So anyway, watch this. Now don't you dare prove me wrong. Every batch so far I've made after doing this is so slick. Okay, so there's the bottom off, and I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Okay, I'm just going to give it a little push with my finger. Look at that. Look at that. Just as slick as snot. Okay, this is going to look confusing for a minute because I've got to grab the soap. I don't know if you can see that. This is hard to do one-handed. I'm going to try to hold it for you. I just don't want my soap to drop. Look at that. It just slides right off. Ah! Just what I didn't want to happen. It's okay, I caught it up. There we go. Slides right out, just as slick as could be. And then that parchment paper just peels right off. No problem. And you're left with a perfectly smooth, nice soap. The other thing I noticed that I was getting, well, I'll have to, when I have both hands, I'll have to just, that's just caught in a little bit of a crease right there. It'll peel off, no problem. There we go. The other thing with freezer paper, I was noticing I was getting this, sometimes this weird bubbly effect on the edge, and that's not happening with the parchment paper. I think, possibly the heat that the soap produced when it was, because I insulate these soaps, so the heat it was producing in that pipe, and maybe, the change in the pipe, maybe that other pipe, there was something about it that didn't allow the heat to escape or something. I have no idea, but anyway, maybe it's just the pipe, maybe it's just the parchment paper. I'm not willing to waste a batch to experiment to try out. From now on, I am only using the pipe with the black lettering. That's what it says. I don't know if that helps. 3-inch SCH40 DWV PVC 1120, and there's probably more to that number because it's cut. But anyway, hopefully that'll help. I got it right at the Home Depot, and yeah, and then parchment paper. So hope that helps, and I hope this video comes out decent without that strip in the middle. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.